Mayor Martinez, council members, Eddie Ortega, Director of Housing and Community Development. Our CPR, City Performance Report, that I will go over entails the Housing and Community Development Department. A couple of things that will be of notice. On our baseline information, you will notice that over the last several years, our funding that we received from the federal government from HUD has been reduced. Back in '09, we had $7.6 million that we dealt with, that we were able to distribute within our CDBG grants, our Home Investment Partnership Program, and our Emergency Solutions Grant. In '12, we had $3.9 million for information purposes. This current year, we have $3.9 million, and for next year, we will be dealing with $3.7 million. So there's an additional reduction in that. Which is kind of important in how we do business. The other baseline information that's presented is the number of home buyers that have received loan assistance. That number has dropped also considerably. There's several factors that are tied to that. Not only some reduction in funding, the lending industry and the changes in that, but one of the things that Mr. Alsop touched on as far as the income guidelines for folks qualifying, those income guidelines since FY12 have actually been reduced twice. So less people are qualifying for our services, and I'm sure less people are qualifying for his services as well. HUD has dropped the income guidelines. Our operational profile, really the Housing Community Development Department became official with the transfer of the Code Enforcement Division out of Neighborhood Services. As y'all are aware, we used to be called the Neighborhood Services Department. On February the 1st, Code Enforcement Division was transferred over to the Police Department, which created the Housing and Community Development Department, which from what I understand is a resurrection of that title some while back. Our department mission is is to strengthen neighborhoods, and we do that a couple of ways. One is the administrating of neighborhood and housing grants for the city. We attempt to ensure and do ensure that our federal funds are administered in an efficient and effective manner in order to comply with our federal regulations. We do that a couple of ways. One is through our consolidated annual action plan. And actually, we will be having a workshop later today just going over our plan and our process. And also, we have to meet some spending ratios that HUD puts upon us in order for us to spend our federal dollars in a timely manner. The other mission element that is of importance to us is the revitalization and stabilization of neighborhoods. And we do that a couple of different ways. And that's providing funding assistance to home buyers to purchase homes throughout the community. So we do provide forgivable loans, not only from our HUD dollars, but also utilize Type A funds for that purpose. The other is again providing assistance to homeowners to rehabilitate their homes. We go in when folks come and apply for our services, depending on the needs of the home. If it's less than a certain percentage, we can rehabilitate those homes. If it's above, I believe 61%, could be 51%, then we have a program that's called a demo replacement program. So we would demolish that home and replace it with a new home. And that's basically how we spend our federal dollars. Available for any questions.
This might be an old light. Ms. Riojas, this is from prior. Okay. I don't see any questions from the council. Did you have anything to add, Mr. Olson? Thank you, Mr. Ortega.
Thank you, ma'am.